Hey, what's up? Take number 3. Two other times it was a little bit of a mess. One power shutdown and one something that I don't know what happened, but I couldn't see anything on the screen. So take 3. So don't always believe what people show you. And what do I mean by that? So I was binging on cash flow tactics video this weekend, and I was, watching them explain how things that we people, companies show us, the insurance companies, banks, all those companies that get your money. You give them your money, the money that you earned, you pay taxes on, the money that is yours. You give it to them, and they tell you, "Hey, we'll make you 9% on your money." And you say, "Great! What proof do you have for that?" Hey, look, we're doing 5% or 9% on average each year. Not year, sorry. We're doing 9% on average the past 5 years or past 10 years or whatever suits them. Okay, so you say, "Hey, okay, no problem. 9% sounds great." So let's see how it's not the real story. First of all, out of these 9%, you should take off the commission that they take for running your money. I mean, everybody needs to earn money. They also, on average, those companies take 2% if you're lucky, or if you know the structure of the commissions that they take. Sometimes it's not that clear. So 2% are off. Okay, so it's around 7%. Okay, because we started with 9, which is, by the way, not all those companies can promise you that. Now, after that, there's also taxes that you're going to pay on the money. If it's a 401k, or for us, it's called a manager's insurance. It's the same thing. You need to pay taxes when you take the money, when you retire. It's like in I don't know, 20, 25 years for me, 25, 27 years for me. No, not 20. Sorry, I wish it was 27. 17 years for me. Anyways, you're going to pay taxes on that. So assuming that you're going to pay 20% on average, if you're not making that much money, so 20% on that money, that will on the not on the money, on the profits. So let's assume it was 9%, so it's almost 2% less. So now it's not 7%, it's 5. Let's make it a little bit more, like 5.5, because I'll give you a slack. Okay, so it's 5.5. Now, for the third thing that's going to destroy your profit, there's a thing that's called inflation. Every year we have inflation in everywhere we live. It doesn't matter if you live in the US, you live in Israel, you live in Europe, wherever. Each place with its own inflation, but because it's a global world today, it's not that different. It depends. If it's a smaller company, maybe the inflation is slightly higher. So it's fair to say that on average, the inflation is 3% a year. So that means that 3% of your money, that your money is worth 3% on average less than it was last year. So it's not 5.5% anymore. It's like 2.5, 3%. Okay, I made it a little bit higher. So you're gonna make 3% on average, which is not the 9% that they told you will. But there's one more thing that I wanted to show you. One more thing. And hang on, let me do this. See, don't always believe what people are telling you or what they show you, because it's not always the truth. Ask questions, always ask questions, and make sure you check things correctly. And I choose to talk about it today because this is something that I didn't notice, especially the last thing I showed you, that how you can tell people that you're going to make them a lot of, like on average, a lot of money, but in fact, it's not that the case. So going back to those companies that tell you we have 9% on average the past 5 years. So if 1 year they made, I don't know, they made 10%, that's great. And next year they lost 10%, to go back to the same place where they were, they need to make 20%. So that's not, I mean, that's not what they show you always, and that they don't explain it to you. So make sure you understand what you're going, what they're promising you, and if what they tell you is true, check carefully what they do. So that's it for today. I'm going to continue learning those stuff, and I'll report to you guys. So thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in, and whomever is going to see the replay, please comment below. Let me know if you have any question. I'm learning as I go with this, and it's quite interesting. So take care, guys. Have a great Sunday. For us, it's already the beginning of the week, but I hope if you're not here in Israel, or if you're in US or Europe, so have a great weekend. And